from experience, far as the glass itself, how often we sell, not a whole lot. But this is a little bit different because it represents Kiss.
Yeah,
it's not all special. About the patina overall, right? You wanted to have it nice like this, actually kind of crusty looking.
I do. You think that would be still reprint?
I think all of them are reprint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys, Pete over here. So today we're gonna keep it kind of normal, back to normal. Look at this collection of wicked knives that I bought. Some of this stuff is pretty crazy. Look at these. Isn't this one like the Wolverine, or what's his name? Wolverine.
Yeah, it's that kind of style.
You know?
Except his come out at the top of his hand, I believe.
Look at that. I mean, what's his name? Return of the Dragon in with Bruce Lee. This is way before your time. I think the movie came out mid to late 70s, 78 I want to say, 77, something like that. And he's fighting that guy in the mirror room, and he uses these two of them, and he slices Bruce Lee like in different spots. That's what it is. So, but anyway, I mean, some of this stuff is insane. You know, pretty crazy. I don't even know what we're gonna price these at. We made a trade. I traded a guy for a compressor. We'll see what happens. So Carlos is gonna do a little B-roll over every one of these so you guys can see it. If somebody's interested, reach out if it's still here. Let's make a deal. But yeah, let's get into today's video. Presidential buttons. How did you acquire those? Where did you get them from? You know anything about them?
I looked them up I looked all of them up, but I got them from my grandpa.
So, do you know if they're original or not? Any idea?
Well, my grandpa's pretty old, so.
Well, but that doesn't mean if they're original or
That's
not.
what I'm saying. Just wanted to come check it out.
The reason I'm asking,
I have like 300 more records in my house. I just picked some out. That's all.
90% of these, if they're old and original to the time period, they'll have a date on the side of them. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. So when you grab one.
Oh, you got Flippin.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just grab one out of there. See, when you look at it on the side, it will give you the description. Most of the time, it will give you a date. If there is no date, most likely it's a replica. You know.
And this one got no date.
That one has got no date. Let's see if anything else will have a date.
I think.
Yeah, like some of them don't have even anything on them.
I feel like a few of them might be real though. So I was looking them up, and I got like 300 more records at my house.
So mainly when you have records, I'll be looking from 70s and 80s classic rock.
For sure.
Stuff like that. When you have like Disney Story or kind of like this that you showed me, you know, this religion stuff, I wouldn't be interested in it, you know. So
the Elvis ones don't you don't want the Elvis one, you don't think?
We got so much Elvis, they're probably not.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What about that? I was wondering.
Michael Jackson, we would be interested in.
I was wondering if this was
Is there a Michael Jackson in it?
Yeah, right here.
Oh,
I don't know if this one was a first print. I'm pretty sure it might be. I was looking at the dates, and that's when it was come out. But like something like this, it was like it was a special edition. You would want to be interested in any of these. Or
Prison
Elvis.
Rita, collectors. It's a picture disc, kind of cool. The problem with this is nobody wants that genre.
I never heard of that person,
you know?
anyways.
Well, way before your time, man.
Yeah.
Way before your time.
This one, I don't know if this is cool to y'all, but this one got a yellow disc on it.
Okay.
But I don't know if that means.
Yeah, I mean, Elvis stuff is collectible, but the market is so flooded with that stuff right now. Right?
Yeah.
So you got Cats here, you got some Beach Boys, original.
Are Beach Boys good?
Well, there's definitely a market for it, you know.
I got a bunch of Beach Boys.
You got the monkeys here too.
Monkey's good.
A little beat up.
A little beat up, you said?
Yeah, if it's beat up, then I don't want it. Yeah. See, it's all about the condition when it comes to records, you know.
Yeah.
So if they're scratched up and pretty filthy, then it's hard to get them to the, like a good condition again.
Yeah.
But I would be interested in a few of them here. But these
one
buttons,
would be
so I want to say these buttons were probably from mid-90s. Somebody bought
All
this
of them,
collection.
you think?
Yeah, because look, they represent as far as Bush,
Yeah.
80s stuff, then we got, you know,
But
Kennedy stuff. And
what about stuff like this? You think that would be still reprint?
I think all of them are reprints.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look, first of all, way, way too good to be 60, 70, 80 years old, some of them, you know? So, unfortunately, I would pass on all of
for
these,
sure.
you know? So, when you find original ones with the original dates on them, they are pretty collectible. There's a lot of guys who like to collect them, but...
I'll look through that and just make sure there's any dates, and I'll let you guys know.
You know? So...
Yeah.
What are you looking to get out of the records?
Huh?
What are you looking to get out of the records? I'm thinking like $20.
$20 for all these? Even the Michael Jackson one did?
Well, that's the main money there.
Yeah, that's where you're getting all your money. Most of your money. Probably a little bit more than half of your money.
For the Michael Jackson. That's the original printing, right?
I'm not sure.
Let me see. Yeah, that's Epic Stereo. That's the original release. I don't want this record.
No? Even if it's original print?
It's condition, you know?
Maybe $15.
15?
Yeah. If we're gonna do it. What do you
Yeah,
think,
it's
Stuart?
rough. I mean, it might. When you look at it in the sun, look at the grooves this way. How? See it?
Are they just deeper?
So it's pretty used up, and it's all about conditions when it comes to OTs. You know, if you got a lot of scratches, the records will skip, and that's always a problem, especially guys who collect that kind of stuff. You
Is
know?
this original printing, you said?
Yeah, it is original press. Yeah. And that sun is really in your face when you look at it the wrong way, you know?
I have a question. Do you guys have any copywriters? I called a few like a week ago or so. Do you guys got any copywriters on stock or no?
Copywriters?
Copywriters. Like detectives.
Oh, radar
We
detector?
do get them. I don't think we have anything right now, do we?
No.
I don't think so, right?
We have this Radio Shack police scanner.
That's a scanner. He's
But like
he's
says
looking
if there's
for radar
police over
detector.
there. If
So that's a scanner, so you can just listen to the conversations.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You're looking for the radar detector,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, I see.
and nothing like that. So
Well, I think I'm gonna have pass of the 15, but I could bring my collection over if y'all want later.
sure, we'll check it
If you
out.
want to see that.
We can go through them. On average, just to give you a rough idea,
Yeah.
depending on the titles and genres, if they're in semi-decent condition,
Yeah.
you're gonna be looking roughly anywhere between $1 to $2 a record.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they're good records.
Now, if it's something outstanding like Led Zeppelin in a nice condition,
Yeah.
then it's probably $10, $15 record because I can probably get 20, 25 out of that record, you know?
Yeah.
But most of the stuff that it's kind
Bad
of
condition.
common and medium condition, I'll give you $1 or $2 and I sell it for $3, $4, $5. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It also depends on if we have the same record or not.
And that's another thing. There's a lot of records like
You
I'm
already
saying
got
no
the
to Elvis
Yeah.
because we got so much Elvis there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run to my the other house, and then I'm gonna go home. If you guys want me to just come back real quick after.
That's fine.
And the
Now,
records.
one more thing.
Yeah.
You do have a state ID,
State ID.
driver license,
Yeah, I got driver
or ID.
license, yeah.
If you don't, you got to come in with somebody that does
No,
because I
yeah.
got to do the road.
No, I got driver's
Okay,
license. Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, no problem, man.
I for sure appreciate it, guys.
You're welcome.
I'll be back in like, give me like an hour maybe.
No rush. We'll be here till
Alright,
6.
it's about like 300 records, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 200 maybe.
Sounds good.
Have a good one, guys.
You too. I just received this package and it's like Las Vegas. I'm like, who that could be? I only know 1 or 2 people in Las Vegas, and then I open it up and look at this.
Yeah.
Flipping ain't easy. John and Jenna sent me a t-shirt. I didn't know you had merch. That's so cool. And they also sent me a mug. If you guys never seen John's and Jenna's channel, go check it out. They do a live show every Monday and Friday, and John puts out a ton of cool videos about eBay. Love these guys, so thank you so much. I'll put a link below. You guys can check them out.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, John. Thank you very much. I'll definitely wear this. Anything usually with the Kiss has, you know, Kiss has pretty good following, so this is something.
I'm just gonna pull it all the way out.
All right, all right.
I got it in cardboard. Hold on. Pull it out and put it on top of it.
Okay. 1978. Very cool. Still great condition overall. See, like, I got a flicker there, I got a Road King there, I got one more hanging there in the back. I mean, I do sell them. This is by Belly. Evan Connor is the artwork. I mean, Gene Simmons is such a genius when it comes to marketing and doing all the products. That always amazes me that these guys... The music was never that good,
No, it was
but the
okay.
show was amazing, right? And all the little things that they sold. I mean, what do you want to get out of this?
I mean, I don't know what's it worth. Because I don't know, I see it on eBay going for 600. So I mean, I know we're not.
Are they getting that? You know what I mean?
Exactly, but I mean,
let me look at some sold listings on
you know
eBay
what I mean?
to see if we
I know
can...
you guys got to make some for sure. And
Well,
the
that's
longer
the
it stays
idea.
at my house, it's going to break.
Okay. Well, we don't want that. So here's the actual exact game here that's sold on auction for $2,851.
Where's the rest of the game? Damn
But
it.
where's the rest of the pinball machine, right?
Exactly.
And this is the only one that I'm seeing that actually sold when it comes to Kiss stuff. Now, if we look what's available, this is what was sold. If what's available, here's an interesting one, like in pieces. I don't know what's up with that.
So that's that one, but it's
This
not
is-
sold yet.
This is that one, right? Somebody's asking $800 for it. Same year, so.
I seen one for $600. Of two people had it in their cart.
I mean, what are you thinking? Just
I was thinking like
Talk.
$350. I don't know what you think. I mean, you could double your money on it.
well, that's what you think.
I mean, I
Nothing
feel like
shows
it.
me that I can really, you know.
So, what are you thinking?
From experience, far as the glass itself, how often we sell, not a whole lot. But this is a little bit different
Yeah.
because it represents Kiss.
Yeah.
Like, look at that flicker there. Even though that it's cool, it's got Lord and Hardy on it, and it's got all these characters. I'm asking $100 on it, and I can't get rid of it. So,
That makes sense.
and it's nicely framed. It's done as a picture. Blah blah blah.
I mean, just because it's Kiss.
Yeah, I know. No,
Which I don't really care for Kiss either.
but they do have a big following. I mean,
They for
anytime-
sure do.
Anytime I get something interesting, it does sell. Although right behind this frame, look at that big blanket that I got hanging there. A vintage one. It's been here forever.
Oh yeah.
But then again, it's a blanket. So I think more realistic price far as selling this is probably about the $350 that it will sell. You're probably asking the right money. It's just not enough meat on the bone for me to go with this anywhere. I would be at like $150. That's it. And I don't want to ship this, sell it online because you're asking for trouble.
That's exactly why I don't
That's a
wanna sell it
problem
online
with
either.
this, you know, shipping this. That's why you probably don't see a whole lot of them online, because shipping this is, you better insure it for everything that you sold for, because it's probably not getting there in one piece, you know. So that would be my offer, $150. If it helps you, I can do like maybe $175 store credit if you ever wanted to buy anything in a shop, but cash wise, that's kind of tough.
Yeah, I need more than that.
Maybe throw it on Facebook Marketplace, and put $400 on it and see what kind of response are you gonna get, you know. And then if you can't move it there, then my offer stands. You can always come back.
Okay.
All right?
Well, thanks for your time.
Hey, no problem.
You came for this?
Oh yeah.
60 minutes on my ex out of the guy.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, pinball glass, whatever. Oh, it's got a kiss on it? Now I want to see it.
Well, because that's the reality. Like this one has been here, I think, for 2 years.
Oh, yeah?
But it's not, it's not futuristic, And the way, listen, the way I operate, I try to kind of double my money when I buy
Oh, for
stuff.
sure.
So I'm thinking if I give you $150, I hopefully could get 300 out
Yeah,
of
I
it.
know you gotta pay for bills and stuff. I get it.
So I mean, the whole idea is for my business to make money, So,
All right, well,
all right, if nothing pans out, my offer stands. You can always come back.
But besides that,
All right, man. Thank you. Have a good one.
rooms to go through, so.
Be quiet, okay? Yeah. Uh-huh. Psh. Psh. So listen, guys, I got a new idea, new concept that I'm playing with here. I just finished separating all this stuff into like individual bins. Each bin has different amount of items in it. And these are lots that I'm getting ready for Thursday auction. So if you're watching this today, which is Wednesday, the auction is tomorrow. These are more like a reseller boxes. Now don't get me wrong, there might be few things here that you might be interested for yourself too. But most of these are curated towards resellers. Hey, Miss Walters, you guys stop it? Trying to talk here. You're interrupting, both of you. So I have actually lists, itemized list what's in each box here that is going to be resold on auction. And the way I do this is what I think as a reseller you can potentially get out of this stuff on eBay, for example. So, and this is on the lower side, meaning like the lowest numbers that I think you can get on eBay. So for example, the box that it's here, total value of this box is about $200. All kinds of stuff. It's a mixed used and brand new. Like I have brand new Sharpies in here, like set of 6 of them. There's some tools in here. There's a vintage Zenith, like a VCR connector. There's some toys in here, loose toys. But everything that is in these boxes is things that are checked by me that I think the value when you sell this online would be about $200. Come on, guys, stop it! You're going non-stop.
You just have her like $1.
Stop it! I want more than $1. Say $5. Last week you've been saying $5. Now you're saying $1. Sure. Yeah, sure. And you, what? You want to be part of it too? Say $1, like her. It's a zoo over here, guys. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this because for me, as you guys know over the years, I try not to really sell items on eBay less than like 30 bucks. For me, it just doesn't make sense to do that. I got too much overhead for me to list items like that. Unless it's big quantities. If something sells for $14.99 and I have 100 of those items, I have no problem of doing that one listings. But individual items, like this, something like this that sells for $25. Let me see what I got this written down here. Marvel Neutrogena. Yeah, I have this that it sells between $15 to $20. Like a Delta hook for bathroom. It still has an original tag, brand new, for $23 from Home Depot, and I got that written down here also for $15. Like a deluxe pet safe harness for the dog that also sells for like $15, $20. Here I have a book, Marvel book from Hawk, that this actually sells for about $35, $40 on eBay. So there's some good stuff in here. Like this box is valued here at $250. This one actually here is valued at $300. I got a couple bigger things in here, and I do have a lot of like markers in here. There's a Chucky in here. There's cameras in here. Polaroid camera. I do have a huge lot in here of like car Quest hoses for cars from late 90s to early 2000s, that every one of these little hoses sells between like $8 to $12. Is it my cup of tea? Do I want to list this? Absolutely not, but it might work for some of you guys who need merchandise, who you need extra inventory to list, or it's hard for you to get inventory, and I'm willing to part this at auction, whatever it brings. So all these auctions, this is going to start at $1. Now the shipping on these is going to be a little bit up there, at least probably 20 bucks, because every one of these is probably about 15, 20, and like this one is probably even 30 pounds. So it all depends what's in it. This one has a couple heavy tools in here, like a Dremel tool in here that it's worth probably about 35 bucks, and it's a little bit heavier. So, but I will adjust the shipping accordingly. If this goes to California and it costs me $20, well, that's what I got to charge. But if it goes next state over to Wisconsin and I only pay 12 bucks, I'm refunding you. So this would something new. We'll see how this goes. I mean, I always have quite a bit of merchandise that when it comes in, we buy a big bundle. Stuff is good for the store, stuff is good for me for eBay, but then stuff is good for eBay but not for me, and I'm willing to part with it, and you guys can benefit from it. So check out that auction tomorrow and we'll see what happens. I mean, what are you thinking? What do you want to get out of, especially the bayonet? What are you thinking on that? That I can give you the numbers. No problem. What are you thinking on a bayonet? It's a Type 30 bayonet. World War II era for sure. This is what they're ranging when I'm looking at a completed listings, right? Depending on the condition, if they have a sheet or not. No sheet, $74. With the sheet and the leather scabbard that goes on the back, $150 here. All about the condition. 181, 149.
And I was looking at most of them.
The
crud that's around here and some of the other stuff. Yeah. As long as the button works.
Well,
it's pretty much average. Is what
it's
not
all
special.
about the patina overall, right? You wanted to have it nice, like this, actually kind of crusty looking.
I didn't want to clean it up because I know
about that. But the blade is been clean at one point, but not destroyed. Okay, and it's been kept lubricated. The punch number, like I told you, it's here, the circles. The actual manufacturer...
The serial number.
No, not the number. There are little markings right here underneath that actually tells you who made the one.
Okay, maybe
I would
that's
have to look at it with the loop. There was a few different companies that made them, throughout the war for Japs. What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this?
I was hoping for 90, 100 bucks. And these guys are worth what they're worth.
Yeah, I mean, this is brand new, like $29.99, not a big money. This brand new, this is about $169 now.
Right.
Open boxes, I'm seeing
is.
them $99, $94,
Right.
So for these two, I can offer you like $60. This is 50 bucks.
Together?
This is $10. Yeah, so 60 bucks for both of them. I can't do it.
What can you do on this?
I really wouldn't want to do more than like 75. I think I can get about $1.50 out of it the way it sits here in the shop, so...
Yeah, and your margin is your margin. I mean, I understand that.
So...
And these you said, what, together?
So this would be 60, so 10,
Yeah.
50, so that's 60, and that's 75, so $135 for both of them.
Why don't you do 140? A little bit, come on,
Come on. How about 125?
No, that's not enough.
That's fine. I'll do 140 for you.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Okay.
Then
So for this, I do need an idea. I'll write you up for that.
Of course.
Now, does he want to go with that also?
That's
on the
my
same?
saw.
Oh, that's your saw.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason
I wanted to send you the YouTube video to remind you of who he was. That
Oh, okay.
we're
Now it
not
makes
strangers, so to speak. That's
Now
why
it
we're
makes
coming
sense.
back.
Okay, so let's go out there quickly. Look at that.
Okay.
My favorite guy. Nah, what's up? Where's the center speaker? Where's the boombox?
I'm the only two.
Yeah. So normally, this comes actually like with a center speaker and
Right.
also a subwoofer because it's like a set.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't.
I was
think so, my
using it
friend.
on my computer.
Yeah.
They're good Panasonic.
I get it. I just got too much stuff like
I was
that.
just
man.
asking for 10.
Yeah. No.
$5 a piece. All right.
No, not on this one.
All right.
Take care.
Would you be interested in tiara?
Tiara.
Costume jewelry?
I don't think
It's
so. Really,
like-
only gold and silver. If it's costume, no.
It's costume.
No.
And I got pearl necklace.
Yeah.
It's on elastic. It's just costume.
Yeah, no.
You know.
Sorry, buddy.
Right.
Okay, till next time.
But it looks pretty.
Before we finish today's video, I have a question for you guys. I picked this little jar up a few days ago. It's all made out of copper, and apparently when I remove the lid on the bottom here, this piece is removable, and you can also twist it so it opens up the holes in here. And it says that this is made in New York. Company is called Humidor. So I'm assuming it's an old school humidor. But to use this back in the day, what kind of liquid would you put inside? Would it be just water? What would be in here that would make this a humidor? This comes off. This is like a two-part thing. There's some kind of sponge here that would suck up obviously the liquid from there, and this drops in there. So when this fills up, this is sucking up the moisture, I guess. Would you just put like a regular water in there? How would this work? If anybody knows, drop a comment below. I would love to find out. This is not huge money depending on the condition and who made them. They go between like $25 to $50, but very, very unique thing. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.